was gonna show you the strawberries that I put into these green boxes. Anyway, I am showing you this. But I guess the thing that I'm actually showing you right now is that I planted the chickpeas in here in these boxes, but they're all dug up. Like squirrels came and they just dug everything up, and I just put some stuff back into place. But all the little chickpeas were in there with their little root ends sticking up, and I was like, I thought I did a better job than that, and then I remembered that, oh yeah, there's squirrels digging things around and making trouble for me. So anyway, but it wasn't too horrible. Something I noticed, I don't remember where it was, over there somewhere, and they just dug up the whole thing. Oh, I know what it was. Anyway, I had a little seedling container on that side over there, and it was sitting on top of the soil. And when I came out this morning, it was all pulled out of the pot and on the ground. Not exactly on the ground, but it was out of the pot. So trouble. But anyway, I wanted to show you that right now I'm gonna work this side of this bed. This has a trellis that I made a few years ago. It's kind of raggedy, but I don't care. Where I come from, we would call it chichipati. It's just like raggedy, shanty. This is an old, I guess, rebar thing that I found abandoned out by the other community garden, and then I have these wire things that they used to put what do you call it, elections, advertising. I have a couple of those there, and then they're kind of sticking in there with rebar, and that's a mop stick, and this is a pipe that I think I found on this side, but it's nice and long. And there's another pipe. He used the land. I mean, the owner used to just have them stuck back there in that pile. And so anyway, I just kind of helped myself to stuff. But anyway, so I worked that side of the bed because I'm kind of wearing out a little bit, and my feet are bothering me. So this over here, I just kind of pulled up some of the weeds, and I'm gonna probably turn that soil tomorrow. And the reason I'm turning soil over there is because I'm gonna plant these peas. This is Sugar Daddy, and this here is Sugar Magnolia, and they're both edible potted peas and snap peas. And so I'm gonna plant those now. Doesn't seem like a lot to me now, but I'm probably gonna plant more seeds. Probably tonight. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, or maybe I'll plant them tomorrow. It's supposed to rain again. Today's a nice, beautiful day. It actually it started out really gloomy, and I thought maybe they had got the forecast wrong, because it was looking very like it was threatening to rain, but it didn't. The sun came out finally, and you see me stripped down to I have no hat on. I think I have on an undershirt, and I have on this long t-shirt, and I'm still kind of boiling. So anyway, let me get this done while I still have time and my feet are still willing to cooperate with me. So here's the peas. I took them apart, and they really need to be transplanted because those roots are very long and wily. I'm hoping that I don't disturb the root system too much by doing this. So I'm just basically making a little divot and just sinking a pea in there, And that's it. I have a few volunteers. This is larkspur. There's some more. And another one. So that's going to make a nice little spike of purple, white, or pink flowers. So I'm totally looking forward to that because I mentioned it before when I was over at 4th Street Garden that I really like larkspur, and when you plant it in the winter, or if it gets a chance to reseed itself and overwinter on its own, it does so much better, and it makes a nicer flower, a nicer spike, and of course it flowers earlier than if you plant them in the spring, even if you plant them early. So looking forward to those over there, and I'm gonna finish doing this, and then I still have those over there on the wall, and I'm gonna show you when I'm done. So there they are. I wish that, well, now I kind of looking forward to the rain and all that, because this heavy, hot, sunny weather is not necessarily good when you transplant something like that, particularly peas, but it's supposed to rain for the next couple days, so I'm not too worried about it. And the sun is actually about to go on the other side of the building in about an hour or so. Again, it's not really that big a deal. But anyway, I wanted to show you, I went to the garden center and I got some pansies and some violas. These are the kind that, oh man, look at this light, it's terrible, you can't see anything. Can you see? Gosh. Way better. These are the kind of Johnny Jump Ups violas that Babette Cross had got, and I was intrigued. I mean, I have seen them before, and I think I may have had them growing a couple years ago, but I really love this color combination. It's a winner, it really is. Purple and orange, you can't really beat that. And then I also got these regular pansies. I love the orange kind because they tend to have the best fragrance. I'm not sure why that is, but they do. You know, like, I was at the store. I mean, I discovered this a few years ago, but I was at the store just now, and I kept turning my head. I'm like, where is it? Where is it? And it was, of course, these little pretties. This is like a mixed selection here. It's what do they call it? Delta citrus mix. So there's some whites in here and some yellows, but this particular pack primarily has the orange kind, which I love. And then this one has this pretty yellow, buttercup yellow, and then there's this nice deep orange, and then there's this white. So anyway, I'm gonna plant these in the front and hope that nobody steals them, because, well, every other year maybe somebody decides that they like my flowers more than I do, and they help themselves. And you know, whatever. So I'll find an empty space, and then I'll have to compensate with something else. Hopefully I won't have any trouble this year. But I also wanted to show you these little dead flowers. You should pick them off. If you keep picking off the dead flowers, you'll have flowers well into June and July, and maybe even all summer long. I don't know about these little Johnny Jump Ups, but a couple years ago, maybe not 2 years ago, maybe like 3 or 4 years ago, particularly this tangerine colored orange, I had planted them out in the front, and I just picked off the dead little buds, little flowers, the spent flowers, and they lived, I think, into the next year. I want to say, yeah, they did live into the next year. So then the next spring I was able to enjoy the same display very early, and then I don't know what happened. I guess they died the next year. You know, pansies are not really very long-lived, but so usually pansies, as soon as it starts to warm up, they die, and then you have to throw something else into the container, because I mean, they will be dead, and there'll be that big old wide open space with nothing there. Anyway, I still have some daylight left, and I have a few things I want to get done still, and yeah, before it rains, I want to transplant some stuff. I'm thinking I want to do it out here. Those onions that I had transplanted a few weeks ago, or maybe it was just last week, I think it was just last week, they're not doing too well, because they were in the greenhouse, and the soil just never really dries out very well. So a lot of them rotted. This whole thing here is rotten. There's a few sparse ones, but so anyway, I'm leaving these out here. I'm not going to worry about rainwater. Rainwater is full of ozone, actually, so I think that that's going to help cure the situation, because I have these are scallions. I took these out like the same time last week. I just pulled them out because you know, they're hardy to the cold weather, and they're fine. They're actually doing very well. I need to transplant them as well, but they're doing a lot better than the stuff that I transplanted over there. Anyway, whatever. These are pansies that I overwintered, and as you can see, they're very pretty and blooming nicely. Yeah, see, when it gets like this, maybe I'll let that one go another day. Anyway, yeah, so, so see, this is where my my little container was. It's this big old giant hole. It's like, I don't know, 6 inches deep. It goes down pretty far. This is where the pot, the little container was, and it fell over. It's terrible. Squirrels are such a terror sometimes. Anyway, let me start rambling on and get some work done in here.